Hey y'all, welcome back to Just Jerrica's channel. Woody. Hey y'all, welcome back to Just Jerrica's channel. And today's video is going to be a positive message. Yes. So if you're new here, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, just hit that like button and leave a comment below. So let's do this. Let's do a mood check. So rate your mood, comment below, rate your mood, 0 being the least, 5 being the highest. Rate your mood now that you clicked on this video. So my mood is a 5. It's definitely a 5 because I'm just working on a lot of stuff and getting stuff together and just, trying to be as great as I can be, as positive as I could be, and just being myself and bringing more ambitious, more determination, and more reliability to the table, like to my table, to what I'm trying to manifest and pray for, and being a go-getter, so going to get what I want. So I'm just doing a lot of that and just trying to keep my faith and be positive to other people. So yeah, that's why I'm at a 5. So I'm just right now, I'm settled, just calm, just where I'm at. Because normally I'd be like 5.8, but I'm not. But okay, so anyways, next thing, y'all, look at what I got. Y'all, this jug is like bigger than my hand, and I got big hands, kind of like. But look at this jug, it's so pretty, and it's pink, and it's yellow, and it's just colorful and blue, So I got this. Let me tell y'all. So when I got this pink bottle, it was so crazy because I got it from Rainbow. So I got this pink bottle, and I had went up there and I had got these bracelets, which I got them on right now. I had went to go get these bracelets or whatever, and it was jewelry. So I was walking out the door and I had this on my hip, on my shoulder like this, and I'm paying for it. I walk out because right now I'm on the bus, I don't have a car. I walk out, and then I was like, oh, dang, I didn't pay for it. And so I'm like, I was going to go back, but I'm like, she probably got it anyway, probably synced it on my arm and got it. So when I got home, I went to go look at the receipt, and she didn't get it. So I called up there, and I was like, well, I walked out with y'all bottle, and I'm trying to come back up there to pay for it. And she was like, oh, it's okay, bring it back tomorrow and stuff like that. So, that was good, but I got it and I paid for it, so it's mine. It's but I'm just saying, I could have got it, for free, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that for the most part. Like, I just wouldn't do that. But y'all, look, it just pops up. You push this button and it pops up. So let me just take a sip. So, y'all, so in today's video, it's going to be a positive video. So, y'all know what holiday coming. Holiday coming is what is coming is Halloween. Halloween and then Thanksgiving. Yeah, and then Thanksgiving. So, Halloween is coming. So y'all, I'm gonna try to give me a costume and see how that goes, see what that what that bring. And I probably just go out to eat, or if I don't do nothing else, at least I make a video. Shoot, I just make a video, like maybe a heart to art or something like that. But I am going to try to get a costume and go do something. I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about any like parties or like going to a thing, a thing like like a haunted house or anything. I haven't had that or anything, so I haven't been able to You know, I haven't heard nothing like that. But it is early. It haven't even hit October yet. So, you know, so the thing is I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even know for sure if I'm going to get a costume. But when I do, y'all going to hear about it. Y'all going to know. And I'm going to definitely let y'all know. So, y'all, what I was coming on here to say, positive message. So like I said, the holidays coming up, so it's going to be definitely great. And I got something really big planned, but I can't tell y'all until around the time I'm planning it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, and so right now, this positive video is going to be called Wish List. Wish List. Okay, so holidays coming. Christmas coming. New Year coming. So, all y'all be like, you know, y'all be wanting to, like, you know, some people really like me and be wanting to, like, you know, do different things and just, you know, come join me and things like that. You know, and I really like y'all, so I be trying to come join y'all and things like that too. So, that being said, we could do something that's going to bring success and manifestation or manifesting and just thinking bigger and brighter and bolder. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is basically wish list. So when I say wish list, we're gonna do something different. We're going to do something really positive and something different for ourselves. So normally what people would do is they will forget about New Year's. They will forget about New Year's and just think about turning up and trying to just, you know, get lit and stuff like that. Well, the best thing to do if you do forget, what I'm trying to say is your New Year's resolutions or your goals or even milestones or anything. What I'm trying to say is if you do it early, you already had it set. And so by the time you get to New Year's, you already set. So you already got your goals, which I am going to touch on it again because I'm going to have to do a recap, you know, from last year. But, you know, so basically a wish list. So your wish list is basically kind of for Christmas, getting ready. Like, you know, if you're doing it early, by the time you get it, you don't got to wait till the middle of the year. You know what I mean? You don't got to be thinking about what I got to do. You already took the steps. So that means if you doing it, you know, within the next month or two, doing your, you know, your goals and, you know, getting ready for your New Year's resolutions and things like that. So what you will do is first you will have to pray. Always pray and go to your higher power. So you will pray and go to your higher power and you will manifest. So that means even if you're not going to your higher power or if you're not praying, that means you're doing something to make things be better for you. So like when you work, you know, you working to get money, but if you go a little bit on just working to get money, you'll be thinking like, well, I can work here to get my own career. So if you want to own your own business, like I just started this new job and things like that, and the reason why I wanted to work here is because I got my own career that I want to do is owning my own business, a boutique. And you know, I started working there to like get to know things and like, you know, see how things is done and how it's ran and stuff like that. Of course it won't be the same thing and it probably won't even be in that kind of, you know, Pacific thing that they do or anything. Mine will probably be totally different, you know, from theirs and things like that. So what I would do is, you know, my own thing. But anyway, so back to the discussion is like, you know, well, not the discussion, but the topic is, you know, you doing something to help your future. Basically, you're doing something to help your success and you to be successful. You know what I mean? So even if you've been having you know, if you was selling clothes and you got a little last minute clothes, you know, you can do something like, you know, you can go ahead and sell the clothes, and then, like, you know, whatever you do, you hope, pray, wish, whatever you do, you know, you would, you know, even go to your higher power, or even write it down, you know, well, let me sell these clothes and then I will be able to get more clothes, you know what I mean? Or let me just save up this money, even if it's something like as big but as little but big as just saving up money, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, you can do it. You can start already now putting your mind to it, so by time New Year's come, you know, you really is celebrating for your new beginning, for your new timing to come, you know what I mean? So basically what I'm trying to say is, you know, get ready now, get ready early, so you right on time. You know what I mean? That's what I'm planning on doing, is getting ready early so I'm right on time. So it's a lot of things, like, you know, what I've been doing is, like, you know, of course things is always like positive as you want it to be. Like, when you see it, you'll be like, okay, I'm thinking positive, I'm doing positive, but why is negative coming? Because it's like, you know, you can't just have the good without the bad, you know what I mean? Or, you know, you can't just have the good without the bad. You're gonna have to even go through stuff to learn stuff, because, you know, life is a learning experience and a testimony, and, you know, all at once. So, and it's just, you know, you take it how you want to, you take it how you perceive it, and, you know, you go for what you want and you do what you want to do. So with that being said, you know what I mean, you take the steps to do what you gotta do, so, you know, things will be better for you. Like, and as you get older, you will realize that you probably have to do things. Like, for me, is I realized I was thinking like so much good positive things, but also like at work, you know, working is positive, working is good, but you be having to go through so much stuff at work. Like, just from the co-workers to the customers to even the products. Like, you know, you be having to go through so much, but, you know, if you come up with a format, if you come up with just a format to help you out, like, okay, if I get through, like, you know, if I get through this, that'll make me this, which that'll bring me to this next step. You know, if you have a way to get through it, then it'll help you out, you know what I mean? If you give yourself incentive, which of course you will have to go to like yeah, you could do it yourself. Like, okay, if I get through this whole day, you know, I can, you know, buy myself some lunch, even though not lunch, but buy me some food after work, even though I'm on my diet. You know, so you know, you could do that, or you could just go to your higher power and be like, if I'm going through all this right now, could you help me get to my positive stuff, or get me to my business, or just lead me the way to get to my business after this job is over with, or once I earn enough money to get to my next job or my own career. You know what I mean, y'all? I am hot. But okay, so you know what I'm saying. So, you know, you will go to your higher power for, like, you know, stronger, more bolder stuff in yourself. You can just, you know, push through it. But, you know, the way I'm trying to say is, like, you know, just give yourself incentives once you get to it, or, you know, even create something like a little create system, or even if you wait longer, sometimes, you know, okay, so yeah, you can do things that's like, you know, shorter incentives, like, you know, or you could do medium incentive, insensitive, or you could be longer insensitive. So for myself, to keep me even on my straight path, sometimes it's not as long, you know what I mean? So like, you know, if I work these 2 weeks, I could give me an outfit, you know what I mean? If I work this, even though you're working to pay your bills, so that's good enough, you know what I mean? But you know, you will work harder if you know it's more, you can get more, you know what I mean? You will work harder to know that you want your bills paid, and you want this outfit, and you want money still to have in your pocket when you need it, you know what I mean? So it'll strive you to work more harder, but also it'll keep you to want to have a positive attitude, you know, because it's not just working, like, you know what I mean? Because of course I do customer service. So you know, I have to keep a positive attitude. I have to keep like mindfulness of things like that. So once I do that, I will definitely be like, you know, I'll be giving myself incentives, and also it'll just be a bigger goal and plan at stake ahead, you know what I mean? So just, you know, when you go, like, you know, because I always speak about higher power. So when you go to your higher power, just always like, just, you know, even if you just ask questions, if you ask questions, like my higher power, like I told y'all before, is God and Lord Jesus Christ, you know, and I just ask questions, and like sometimes you won't get an answer, but you can see the answer. You know what I mean? Like you might not hear a voice, you know what I mean? But you will probably be out just doing something like at work, or, you know, on the bus or driving, and like a sign or a time or something to just make you think about the question that you asked, and you can get your answer. So I guess you would call them like signs and hints and, like, you know, guidance, you know what I mean? So, you know, you don't definitely, like, not all the time you will get an answer, you know what I mean? Sometimes you will just get a sign like, oh, like, yeah, that's the right thing to do. Or, you know, and if you keep getting a sign, like, you know, something will be so right, like, you know, if you get pregnant or something like that, you know, you don't just be like, you don't just look down like, you know, I'm pregnant, but you don't got no signs of it. You know what I mean? You will get signs. And then I'll let you know, like, okay, this is really happening, or okay, this is going on. Like, you know, when you got to be at work, sign, you know, you on the schedule. But okay, but it's just different things, you know, when you go into your higher power, they'll know how to get your attention, and they'll even help you realize the signs. So, you know, and if you're not realizing the signs, then maybe that's not really, you know, that's not really good for you, or that's not really what you want or you need, you know what I mean? So, or, you know, because it's just maybe not. But so with that being said, and that going on, like I said, okay, back to the wish list. So New Year's coming up, you going to your higher power, you doing extra stuff to get what you want. So next minute, you know, your wish list. So you've been doing what you did. You know, you've been doing what you did all this year. So you seeing, you know, because you might not have the money to buy what you wanted. So you seeing this, like, oh, I see that dress, I want that, I want a new purse, I want to move, you know, I want a car. You seeing all this stuff. So next minute you know what you do. You pray. You pray, you manifest. You pray, you manifest. So even if you just like speak it into existence, some people do that. I'm not the type that always speak it into existence, but I manifest. So I'll be like, you know, inventing things like, you know, playing certain music, like, oh, when I get my car, I want to play this song, you know what I mean? Or, you know, anything. So, but I pray. And when you praying, you know, you basically, right now is the time. The whole point is right now is the time for you to have a wish list. But it's not, I wish. It's like, you striving for it. You know what I mean? So you can't just wish and you can't just hope. You know what I mean? This is something you can pray. This is something you can do something to make it stronger. You know what I mean? So basically, every year you will do the same thing. This year we will try something different. For one, we trying this early. We doing this early. We is manifesting early. And like I said, if you're doing it early, that means once you do it early, you been not thought about it and know what you want to do and know what you want to accomplish and get out of it. So basically, you got to go and you got a mission. 2, you know what I mean? Now you thinking about ways to get it. You got to find out your ways to get it and how you want to go about getting it. 3, next minute, once you got that, even before you got that, you could pray about it. You could, write it down. You can just ask your support system, for help to get that way. And even, they'll help you. You know what I mean? And then you go to doing stuff to strengthen it, to make it happen. You know what I mean? So after all that, you got what you really wanted. You got what you're going for. You got what you'll be thinking. You got what you'll be going for. So basically, you got something accomplished. That's the main thing. So accomplished. You got something accomplished. This is not, and what I'm saying is, this is not just the overnight success. When you're doing stuff like that and steps like that, or your own steps, but it's kind of like that, or better than that, anything, you don't want overnight success. Overnight success is like, well, that's what I'm saying. Not just, what I'm saying is, overnight successes is you just go to sleep and you wake up and then you're famous. No, this is not what I'm trying to say. Overnight success, it wouldn't be overnight success if you've been waiting for this, and if you've been planning for this, and if you've been going for this for years and months. You know what I mean? But like, overnight success is more like, you came with a friend and you ain't thought about this. You ain't even want to do this, but all of a sudden everybody just like you and wants you in a music video. You know what I mean? That kind of success, because you don't, unless after that you start putting your heart into it and your work into it. Like I said, you will get anything. You will probably get anything if you put in the work. Anything that's positive, good to the community, good to the world, good to yourself, and not hurting others, you should get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like things in your past will come and go. But, you can't change your past. You can only look forward to your future, and you can always change your future. And if you could just do good stuff and positive stuff, you'll have a great future. What you put out to the world is what you get coming back to you. So if you just grimy and just not good and just miserable, or misery loves company type of person, then you could change it, but you could change it, but a little complications might come throughout it, but you could change it and it'll get better. You know what I mean? So, but mainly, what I'm saying is, when I say wish list too, I mean, when you go to your higher power, when you doing your stuff, just be thinking about all kind of stuff, like, the do's and don'ts, the point A to point B, or point A to point D. Think about all the stuff that could go right first. Think about all the stuff that could go right first. Then think about all the stuff that could go wrong. All the stuff that could go wrong, so you already got something prepared for, you know, cause so you already got something prepared so things could go right. Of course, you know, you got things that you ain't even expect to happen that could happen. But if you already kind of got some stuff for, you know, like, please don't let this happen, you know, please get me out of this, or, you know, please don't let old stuff come to my future. You know what I mean? Even if you going for just a good year next year, start early, start now, and just, you know, just be grateful, just be joyful. And you know, even if some people say they don't have a higher power, just look forward to the future. You know what I mean? Just do what you can to help your future. That's even if that gotta be stop being rude all the time. You know what I mean? Just don't do certain things. You know what I mean? Just, you know, look forward to your future. So, y'all, that is it for this video. I want y'all to hit that like and that subscribe button and comment below. You know what I mean? Comment below if you ready for 2024. And just have a successful, you know, rest of the year, and stay positive even when you're not getting it back. Stay positive, you know, do what you gotta do, and just have a great day. Peace.